Guys, I have a very special episode of The Side Hustle today because Angela was on the podcast this morning, and Taylor was as well from Guts and Glory GNV, but she had to take off because she had another meeting, and that's okay because most of the questions that I had were left over for you. Because last night I asked like a bunch of the team, I'm like, hey, I need some questions to ask Angela on the podcast, and I knew that we'd get a bunch of great ones. And so you guys, so to bring some context to the people who are seeing this video and might not have listened to the podcast yet, Angela owns her own business of the events, but she's also my personal assistant here at the dealership and very much the team mom for everybody else. So it was a pleasure having you, of course.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna go through these questions, okay?
I'm holding on.
If you weren't doing events, what career would you do instead?
I really wanted to be an orthodontist. Like when I moved to Gainesville 27 years ago, I went to school to become an orthodontist.
So you would have done that, you think? If you
That truly was.
Into events?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like seriously, I graduated with my bachelor's. I just needed to go to dental school and finish. But you know, 2 kids came along. You know, derailed it a little.
Kind of leads into my next question. How many animals do you own, and not including children? LOL.
I just have a small little farm on our 6 acres.
Okay, but how many?
So we have 4 dogs, 6 cats, 5 chickens, and 2 ducks. Not including the 4 kids.
I feel like somebody on the team must have known that because, like,
yes,
like how many
you
animals
can start
do you
stop
seriously
freaking
own?
out back there.
What's been your favorite NS4L moment?
Oh, that's really hard.
They're all my favorite.
No,
Like,
I
want to get people on the podcast to dig deeper into I really want to know. I want to know what the West, on the podcast she talked about the worst wedding, the disaster wedding. Like I like to dive deeper. Can't say I love them all.
No, I think for me, like making a success when you see a disaster and you take care of the customer and they walk out happy. No, it doesn't always happen.
Is there like what's the one NS4L moment? You're like, dang, this was awesome. Was it the time we went on a scooter ride and you accidentally went on the wrong side of the road?
No,
Like,
don't
what
talk
was the
about
moment?
that's when I did something wrong. I don't like talking about my mistakes. That was because I didn't like lean into the curve. I tried to just turn.
There's not a greatest moment?
There is. But like there's so many. It's hard to like pick one. I think for me, a win for me at NS4L is when I would take for Hannah. I think for me, when Hannah comes to me and she's overwhelmed and I can walk her through getting through a customer situation that she didn't think she could get through, and I help her through it, and she learns from it, and she sees herself grow through that situation.
So empowering others.
Her so she can learn, so she now can learn from it, and so she can grow from it.
She's awesome. She's grown so much too.
Yeah.
Hannah is our sales manager. She came in as a receptionist, went into sales, went into service, has helped with parts, has just bounced her way up to the top.
And she's building confidence by learning, but if when someone rattles her cage a little bit, she gets where she's a little uncomfortable, but she can do it. She just sometimes needs someone to walk with her and show her the ropes, but then she learns for the next time. So for me, I have that leadership ability that I can kind of guide them a little bit.
Cool.
And so,
who is the worst NS4L Zilla?
You!
No! Are you serious?
Sometimes. I love you.
It's not true at all.
I love you, but sometimes you can be a pill, and I have to kind of guide you to settle. No.
Don't listen to that at all. It's not true.
Listen to it.
No. It's funny. This next question says, besides Collin, who is the neediest at NS4L?
Collin.
It says besides Collin, who is the neediest at NS4L?
Collin.
Besides Collin, who is the neediest at NS4L?
Collin.
You're not going to answer the question?
Collin.
Okay.
Who's the need? I don't know that there's anybody needier than you.
It's only because I've got so much going on, building this epic empire and empowering the team members around me, and I need help with the execution. That's why.
It is. Now, I think for the team, like, then we're really as we're building, I really have been focusing on like Mike and Brad and Hannah. And it's only because they are so busy that I am trying to just continue to teach them. They're all three leaders, but just to make sure they take care of their health and that they're taking care of the team, because they tend to be so consumed with the customers that they forget to eat, drink, stay hydrated.
That's something that I used to have a problem with too.
Right. And so it's not that they don't want to, they just don't. So.
Greatest piece of business advice you've ever received?
Is to take time for yourself and carve out the time, and that when it is your day off that you need to unplug and truly step away from every electronic device and truly not touch it. And that is really hard for me because I'm
That's super hard for me too.
workaholic. And
We all are though, right? Like as entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
like
I like working. It brings great joy to me, and that's hard because as my husband, he, enjoys quality time, which is fantastic. I have a hard time. It's not my love language. It is doing things for others. I enjoy serving. I enjoy seeing the gratification for others that when I take care of them, and that brings great joy to my heart. And he likes that quality time, and it's really hard for me.
Cool.
So.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's the best.
I love you.
Love you too. So you guys, if you haven't seen it, these always release the day after the podcast, so go check out yesterday's podcast, the WHOA GNV podcast with Angela from Avia Events and Taylor Williams from Guts and Glory GNV. It was awesome. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. See ya.